Born front office moving like they blindfold.
Welcome. Frustrated Chicago Sports Fan Channel. We got the fellas here. Happy Monday. Got the boys intact. We here to talk Central Division. Got my man Zeke here. Got my man B False, and got my homeboy Tate. How y'all doing?
I'm doing good, man. I mean, we always get that eerie silence every time. Like, need to designate somebody. How you doing, B False? What's up with you, Tate?
Hey man, you do your show how you want to do your show. I do it how I want to do it. Don't be coming over here late and then coming over here producing. All right, relax.
Hey, I'm not producing. You asked me how I'm doing. I'm telling you about my day. I'm talking about the uncomfortable silence that just happened and how it could be avoided.
Okay, it was uncomfortable waiting on you. How about that?
Oh, for a first.
No.
For first ever.
You was definitely getting fined today. We were like, hey man, where Tate goes show up. But how y'all doing?
I was late. My apologies to you guys. I didn't say much backstage because I was just settling in. I had something to take care of real quick.
Well, we hope everything is cool, man. It's all jokes, man. It's all love. B Foster, you've had an interesting week. We've all had interesting weeks. The Bulls, we always have a crappy week. So we're going to start off, obviously, from the low seed, if you will. Last place or close to last place, Chicago Bulls. I think 12th seed. We'll start off with the Chicago Bulls and their week. I'm sorry. Before I forget, y'all introduce yourselves. I'm sorry, my bad. B Foster, introduce yourself.
B Foster, one half a post game podcast, repping the Detroit Pistons.
Tate.
Hey, yeah, I'm Tate, man, representing the That's Rather Cavalier podcast, which really I quit the podcast on audio. For me, it's just the NBA Weekly, the Know It Alls channel. So I'm here for the Know It Alls, not FFSN anymore. It was too much for not enough or nothing. So, but NBA Weekly, the Know It Alls, got you fellas on here once a week. Like I said, it's airing now on the Know It Alls, but I'm here representing the Cleveland Cavaliers for this show and the NBA in general. And because I stay in my bag and never have to get in my bag on stuff. So let's go.
Zeke.
This is Zeke, Sports Life and Hip Hop. Also, Shy Bulletin Board.
And we got Payday behind the board. Shout out to Pay producing today, and Ricky Suede here. We're here every week talking NBA. Sorry, I got a little rushed getting right into it, but we're gonna start with the Bulls.
You probably be rushed every time you get into it.
What?
Zeke got it. Zeke got it.
Oh, we all got it.
Yo. Wow.
Little quickie Ricky.
Oh.
Why
would you know anything that's
going? I don't. Do we ever know?
God.
Hope not.
It's all in fun. You just said
it's fun. Wiki Ricky.
Oh wow. Okay. I didn't know the sack game was on display today. Man. We go to, I don't know how to segue. Tate being the usual, throwing it off. Man. Zeke, we're gonna start off with the Bulls. Talking about the Bulls. We're in the 12th seed, I believe, 11th or 12th. How was the Bulls week?
We're not in our normal spot play in. Last 3 games, we are 1-2. We lost to OKC. I think I predicted we would beat Phoenix. We beat Phoenix by 2, and we lost to the Sack Kings. Pause. So 1-2 in our last 3 games. Colin Sexton hurt his leg, so he's out. We don't know for how long, probably day to day. Anthony Simons is still out, wrist fracture. And Jaden Ivey is still out with a knee injury. They're saying he might be out until March 16th sometime, so maybe another week
Foster's boy. We always got to mention B. Foster's boy, Jay Ivan.
Kevin
Yeah.
Herter's my boy.
Hold on, let me go back.
Well, let's start off with OKC.
Yeah.
Bulls lost by 8, 116 to 108. The Thunder they sat down SGA.
Yeah, wasn't nobody playing.
No one was playing, but you see the Bulls on the schedule and you say, hey, we're not going to play.
Well, Chet played.
Chet did play, but iHeart didn't play, SGA didn't play, Jalen didn't play, or AJ Mitchell, who's been out for almost 2 months now. That game, what did you see from the Bulls that brought anything? If at all?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in double figures.
Mm-hmm.
Usually, like I've been saying, usually when we get that, we get the win, but this time we didn't. We got a double from Nick Richards once again.
Mm-hmm.
Young Bull Colin Sexton gave us 20 off the bench.
Any middle fingers to the rim that game?
I don't think so. No. Yabusele double.
Nick
And
Richards.
Buzelis had a pretty mediocre game, only 11 points. Coral, 4 points. Giddey, almost a triple-double, 14, 9, and 9. He would get that later against the Kings. Him and Russ, actually, double triple-doubles in that game. I didn't bet that, of course, but many people did. And, that's the OKC game. Phoenix, we won by 2.
They led the whole game, which is crazy.
Yeah.
Which I'm kind of upset. These games they're supposed to lose to the teams that's contending, but the Bulls did beat Phoenix 105-103. They led wire to wire that game. Jalen Green, who I root for, but I can't root for 12 points, 5 for 20. That was the Colin Sexton game. Colin Sexton, 30 points, 11 for 19. He had 5 assists, 3 rebounds.
Only 2 threes with 30 points.
Yeah. Yabusele, 16 points. And creative player Leonard Miller. He had 6 points. 6 points and 3 rebounds? No, I'm sorry. 8 points, 9 rebounds. I'm sorry. That game, Phoenix actually put up a good fight at the end in the fourth quarter. Bulls were up by as much as 14, and Phoenix kept clawing away. And then in the fourth quarter, it's like, oh, we're going to play for real. And that's when Jalen Green tried to turn it on, but Devin Booker led him 27 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists. Grayson
no
Allen.
Buzelis and Giddey for us, too. We were shorthanded also.
Okay. But none
we
of
were shorthanded, still got the win.
Yeah, we should have lost that game.
It
I mean,
means
we're trying to
something,
tank. We're trying to tank, and we should have lost that.
Are we?
Yeah, we are. Phoenix game, we won that, and so then we go to Sacktown.
Oh, you forgot about your boy Dillingham. He had 11.
Yeah, Dillingham. Yeah, good old Dillingham, Rob Dillingham. Yeah.
One for 5 from 3.
Yeah, the future of the Bulls. What did Pat do? What did our boy Pat do? He wasn't.
I don't think he played. He didn't play that game.
Oh, okay. All right. After that game, we go to Sacramento. We lose 126 to 110. That's the game I thought we was going to win.
Oh, this was Pat's comeback game. 5 points.
Wow.
Another double for Nick Richards. Are we going to keep Nick Richards?
We might. I think we might keep Nick Richards.
Yeah.
B. Foster, we can't. Pat Williams, and you can't get rid of him. There is no getting rid of Pat Williams. There is no.
What if he could demand a trade? Maybe that'll happen.
No one wants him though.
Shanghai Sharks.
If you're into putting some money down on games, Josh Giddey and Russell Westbrook had triple doubles that game. So if you would have put $10, that's rare. You would have won some bread. That game was Reynaud. He was killing us, 26 and 11.
Yeah.
He's a rookie, right?
Yes. Stanford.
Sexton with another great game, 28 off the bench. And Matas came back, bounced back with 20 and 8, 4 assists.
And we didn't mention Payday's boy Malik Monk. He had 30 points off the bench, 4 rebounds, 5 assists.
Oh my
Wish we
goodness,
had
30 off the
them.
bench.
30 off the bench. Malik Monk I've always liked his game. The reason I say it's Payday's boy, we had a disagreement about like he should have got paid free agency, but he didn't. He stayed in SAC.
No DeRozan?
Nah,
He's
DeRozan's he's out. Levine is out for the year, obviously.
Levine
Sabonis,
done.
yeah. Overall from the Bulls, I'll ask you, was there any players or anything that you saw that was intriguing or that was questionable, so to speak?
Nick Richards did step up. I think he had a double-double. I think one game he was near double-double, and 2 other games he had double-double. Colin Sexton is also looking good. He's filling up the stat sheet with Simons being out.
With Sexton, you speaking on Sexton and Nick Richards, would you like to see them on the team next year? Are those pieces that you can build upon?
Yeah, I think they could be on the team next year without disrupting too much. Yeah.
Okay. Anything else? Rob Dillingham. Any news on Rob Dillingham?
No. He had 3 points against the Kings. So.
Okay.
3 points, 5 assists, 5 rebounds. Excuse me, almost a double-double.
Okay. All right.
Kind of round up a little bit.
All right. Fellas, any question for the Bulls?
Yeah, there's just not much there.
Yeah. Well, there's something there. We're just watching future wise. Like it's a unique situation where, as a fandom, you're rooting for them to lose, and we all know that that's kind of difficult to do. Even when they're not doing well, it's kind of like, yo, I'm rooting for them to lose. I'm
looking at the standings now. I think we're stuck where we at.
You don't?
Brooklyn has 16 wins. We have 26.
Oh yeah, we're stuck.
So Brooklyn, Washington, Indiana, none of them are going to jump us unless something crazy happens. And so we kind of duking it out with Milwaukee for 11th place, I guess.
What I will say in wrapping up the Bulls section is that the teams that are vying for playoff seeds, they're supposed to beat us handily. So right. Phoenix losing to the Bulls at home is very questionable. Being
Phoenix,
that
7th place.
Like, dude, you're playing for something. The Bulls, on the other hand, are not. You're not, and obviously the players are playing to win. But Phoenix, they're supposed to be killing us. And when you're playing against like the Brooklyn Nets, obviously that's 2 tankable teams. That could go either way. But if you're going against, Golden State, Phoenix, Denver's of the world, you shouldn't be, winning those games. Those should be guaranteed L's. Anyone that's in a play, Detroit, Cleveland, those are guaranteed L's. They should be guaranteed L's, being that you want to lose. So, I mean, that's the Bulls week. We have 20 more games, 19 more games, something like that. Hopefully we go 1-18 the rest of the way. Speaking of 1-18, B. Foster last week was talking real spicy. And if I had a highlight reel, I would definitely bring up how Foster was, talking real brolicky and chest all out for his team. Let's focus on Detroit. Let's go to Detroit. Foster, let's talk about the Pistons.
Yeah. I was definitely poking my chest out, and it definitely got caved in this last week. It was a week to forget. Started with a 4-point loss to Cleveland. Cade, what's his name? Jalen Tyson had Cade in jail. He had 10 points, 4 for 16 from the field. Schroeder played really well. Who else? The defense was pretty suffocating. I said from the very beginning that, I was kind of jealous that they got Keon Ellis and Schroeder. Those were the kind of the guys they needed. Donovan Mitchell didn't even play. Harden had a pretty decent game, but fine. You lose. You split the season series to Cleveland. It was a close game in Cleveland. Fair enough. The Spurs game, we got blew out again in San Antonio.
Is that the game Wemby was crying? I'm sorry. Is that the game Wemby?
No, that was
okay.
they came back. I can't remember who they came back against.
Oh, Clippers. I'm
Clippers,
sorry.
yeah.
My bad,
From
B-Fall.
like 25 or
Okay.
something.
All right.
Nah, yeah, the only people that was crying was us after that. But yeah, Wemby had 38. De'Aaron Fox had 29. He was unstoppable. We didn't Asar Thompson. Oh, go ahead. What were you gonna say?
Oh, I was gonna say that's the game. That's what hit me. Duran was he fouled out like in like 2 minutes. He had like 6 fouls in 3 minutes, right?
Yeah, see, and it's one thing that's kind of being exposed by him is that, you know, when he's out there on the island at the top of the key against a Wemby or somebody that's a little bit more elusive, that's where he struggles. I mean, even against Cleveland, Jared Allen, up until the point that he got hurt, was kind of, working him out. So, yeah, and that's the one thing with when you play a guy like Wemby, you want to pull him away from the rim, and so that there's more room to work. And Jalen Duren's not that, he's not that type of guy. So, yeah,
it's interesting. Okay.
Yeah, the teams, the reoccurring thing that I saw between the first 2 games of the week, the Cleveland and San Antonio, is when teams have strong rim protectors, we struggle because we do hyper focus on scoring in the paint. So it kind of makes us a one-dimensional team, and yeah, it's a problem that I don't know how we fix that moving forward. We're in a spot where obviously the trade deadline has passed. There's a glaring weakness, and you have to find solutions from within. So, Wemby had 38, Fox had 29, Cade had 26 points on 26 attempts. So quite overworked in that game. So he got the night off against Brooklyn. Fair enough. In Detroit, Brooklyn, no problem. You said Brooklyn is one of those teams that they should be losing out just about, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So yeah, the Pistons, Cade was out. Asar got hurt early in the Spurs game. And it feels like the defense completely left with Asar, that one individual player. Mind you, we have not won a game since Isaiah Stewart has come back, I don't think.
Really?
Yeah, he came back against Cleveland. Yeah. So we're 0-4 since Stewart has come back. And the one thing that I'm seeing is that Paul Reed is no longer playing. And that seems to be like he's lost all of his minutes. He had DNPs all the way up until the point, the Miami game, which I'll get to, where he played the last 6 minutes in garbage time and scored a quick 10 points. So might want to find some minutes for him. Of course, Isaiah Stewart, we love Isaiah Stewart and all that, but Paul Reed has been holding it down while he's been gone. So we were undefeated while Isaiah Stewart was gone. So I don't know what that's about. I'm not putting any correlation there, but we all know Paul Reed is basically an all-star. So gotta find some
when he played the Bulls,
right? When he was against us,
when he plays the Bulls,
the Bulls, even the Hornets game where the fight happened and he stepped in, he had a good game. So, but yeah, the Brooklyn game, we were up 23 points and smoked that lead. I think our number one option was Tobias Harris down the stretch, who, at times can be a good closer, but you don't want him as your number one option. And the team just kind of played not to lose as opposed to playing to win. You had Marcus Sasser and Dennis Jenkins in the backcourt. Dennis Jenkins is a player that has completely fallen off the wagon ever since he's been transferred to. He got paid and literally has disappeared ever since. Karis LeVert has been very iffy and shaky all year long. Those are the guys that really need to step up and give us that offensive firepower. Mm-hmm. So yeah.
You know what? I know you guys are going through a loser streak. Let's play devil's advocate here. Could it be the mundane of the NBA season? Could it be the winter time? It's like, all right, let's get this over with. Yeah, we're ready for the playoffs. Yeah, they're ready. Could it be that, B. Foster?
Yeah, I mean, it feels like we've just kind of lost the spark. It just seems like it feels a lot like when the Tigers were in first place all year long, and then we just got into got into a rut, and it was like, okay, when is this going to end? Like, because so yeah, we lost to Brooklyn, so okay, we'll bounce back. Cade, I'm sure we'll play tomorrow and we'll get back to it in Miami. And that game was never really close. Tyler Hero looked like Larry Bird out there. Bam had a good game, and Jaime Jaquez also had a good game. Cade and Duren came to play. Nobody else did, though. Like I said, Reed got in during garbage time and got 10 quick points in 6 minutes, but we need more. We need more from Caris LeVert. Danish Jenkins, I think he had the shot in the clutch against Brooklyn and airballed it. He's been looking very G League or two-way ish as of late. And for me, the unfortunate part is that I'm looking at all these teams in the East that got better. Cleveland, Boston got Tatum and Vucevic, so that's Tatum is just an acquisition by default. Charlotte got better. A lot of teams got better, and we're sitting here like, now JB's trying to find some room for Kevin Huerter to play. So it's been good to see him get out there, but it's looking like a net loss between him and Jaden Ivey. As much as we were pretty much complacent with okay with him being gone, it looks like we got even worse somehow. So I feel like we will eventually shake out of it and get back to it. But you don't want to, first of all, it's not so much about losing the first place spot, because that is what it is. I don't know. We probably will lose it, but you don't want to go into the playoffs with, you don't want to back into the playoffs. You want to have some momentum going into it. And right now it looks very reminiscent of when we were losing all those games. We were really bad, where the long faces on the side, on the sideline, and you're just getting blown out. Like, it's been a while since we really got blown out in the game. But the Brooklyn game is really the one that was like, whoa, like that was a wake up call for me, is losing to Brooklyn. We got to be better than that.
That's our next opponent too, Brooklyn.
Yeah, we got Brooklyn again coming up.
Thoughts on JB Bickerstaff saying he's not worried about the Celtics?
I think
bulletin board material.
Yeah, I think he's trying to light a fire under his team, and he's blowing smoke because
be careful.
You can't lose 4 games. You can't lose 4 games in a row, including one to Brooklyn, and then just feel like, we are 3-1 versus Boston this year, but I do believe in momentum and hitting your stride at the right time. You don't want to go into the playoffs, losing 8 of your last 10 and think that you're about to just turn it up, because this team is still kind of wet around the ears as far as playoffs are concerned.
Anything for Foss for Detroit?
No, everything is wrapped up.
All right. Tate, let's focus on Cleveland Corner. How was your week?
We've only played 2 times since we last talked. Wow. Last week we playing right now. We playing the Sixers. So this is our 3rd game since last week. We have by 15 right now. Seems to me we played after our last show last Monday. On Tuesday Cleveland played the Detroit Pistons. And we were obviously did the show Monday night before, and that game played out pretty much how I saw it. I remember saying something about cutting water off, and water got cut off. I said that. I predicted that. And so that game, Donovan Mitchell didn't play. Jared Allen got hurt early in the 3rd quarter. Cleveland was able to win. And I really feel like, as far as Detroit being number 1 team coast to coast, but I believe Boston's like 2.5 behind them. And I'll get to Boston belting us yesterday, but I'm just covering the games of the week. That particular game, how I see that matchup against Detroit. I want Detroit to stay in first. I don't know if we're going to get out of 4th, and I think I'd probably rather play Detroit first outside of Boston, having to play Boston first, just from what I saw yesterday. But maybe get Boston over with early if you got to play them, because Tatum only going to build up more of a lather, right? So
Mhm.
Yeah.
as the season goes on and the more games he gets in.
Mhm.
But as far as that game against Detroit, I mean, Jalen Tyson and there was a combination of defenders that made it tough on K. You had Jalen Tyson, you had Ellis, Gardner. Tobias Harris had a good game, but the thing about it is Holland and Javonte Green, between the two of them, they hit 5 or 6 threes. And those not the guys you count on to hit threes.
Mm-mm.
So to me, you make the other guys beat you. You got to stop Cade. And I think that's the matchup against Detroit. We can throw a defender on Cade, and offensively, Duran's a beast. Duran is a beast. He was handling them boys in the paint, dunking on them, rebounding, offensive boards, everything. But even as strong as a defender he is in the paint, when you play Cleveland, you got to come out and play in space a little bit. If you guard Evan Mobley, you guard Jared Allen the pick and roll. And then on the second team, big Thomas Bryant, he gonna pull you all the way out to that 3-point line.
Yeah, he does have a 3.
Yeah. So that becomes a challenging matchup for them, which is why I favor that matchup offensively. And defensively, I think I said this before. It was last season. I think Cade need help. Cade need a clear number 2 that can be a secondary playmaker, take some of that usage responsibility off of him, because I can see him wearing down in the series because you're gonna keep throwing defenders at him. And I mean, it's kind of like Donovan Mitchell was, if you remember last year against Indiana. He had to just keep going and eventually got hurt. But I mean, so that was a game against Detroit. We split against Detroit. I feel like the game the Friday before the Monday, we gave that one away. So it's a win though, 2-2. But I feel like we should have won 3. And that the one I mentioned on that Friday was without Mitchell and Harden both.
And
I'm sorry.
And Ellis and Strus, right?
Strus hadn't played all year. Ellis was out that one though.
Wade too.
Yeah, Dean Wade was out that one too. Yeah, Dean Wade came back yesterday. Wasn't a factor.
Okay,
was not a factor. But yeah, man, we came out, started with good energy, man. See, I'm glad I'm not one of them guys that just, get in our chat and put up pictures of the scoreboard and stuff, and we end up losing. Because that first quarter, when we was early, I was ready to talk. I was ready to jump in the Slack chat, start bumping my gums.
Mm-hmm.
But I've been around long enough to know that that's one thing about them tables; they always turn, right? So I wasn't gonna say nothing, man. So but we end up at the second quarter from hell. We had 10 points in the second quarter, and then scored the first 2 to damn near 5 minutes had passed. We talk about this segment on this show, the He With Us. When we get to that, the whole team yesterday was He With Us, because the Cavs at one point was 2 for 22 from 3-point range, and they kept shooting them. We took too many threes. Boston, Tatum looked good. Brown, I got to give Brown more credit. I mean, the producer guy, what's his name? Producer guy backstage, that dude.
Oh.
He has said, huh?
No, I'm listening.
Oh no, he has said something about Jalen Green being better than Tatum, and I mean Green is Jalen Brown. Yeah, I'm sorry, Jalen Brown being better than Tatum. He said put this take last year, and he's not though, but he's getting better. I mean, because he got that little mid-range cross, raise up, and he get it over everybody. 3 years ago, he just turned that thing over on the crossover all the time. So he's got that under control. It's made him a probably a second-team All-NBA player this year, I would imagine, at least.
Yeah.
But I mean, Tatum still is a thing to make that thing goes. Brown kept him in contention, good record. He's in MVP discussions. Though Cade has fallen off MVP discussions, and so has Luka, not Luka, but Joker.
Mm-hmm.
So I think the MVP now is between SGA again and Wemby. Wemby's up. You got to look at their record, look at what he's doing. You got to put Wemby in that discussion.
I got a question for you, Tate. You got James Harden in February.
Mm-hmm.
Is the honeymoon stage over with?
Far
With
as
with
So,
Harden. Like, like during his first 5 games, wherever James Harden goes, like he is excellent. He's passing. He's a great passer. He's scoring well. Is James Harden, is it losing its flair, so to speak, or is he, still like you're not like when you get James Harden, you don't look at his mistakes or his miscues, so to speak.
no, I look at everything, right? I mean, but the thing is, you look closer when a guy is in your building. You know what I mean? Like, I know y'all Bears fan. I'm a Steelers fan. We got Aaron Rodgers. I respected Aaron Rodgers' game his entire career. But when he got in our big building and I saw what the players were saying about him, I saw, oh, he ain't the dude that the narrative makes you think he is. He's on our team. Like, oh, I like the way he does this stuff. So far, 10 games in, Pats are 8-2 with James Harden. I like what I'm hearing when he talks to the media after the game, in the press conferences and after practice interviews and stuff. See, when you're a true fan of a team, I'm sure y'all do it too, but you follow the local coverage, right? You listen to the local media, the in the locker room interviews and all that, so you get a better sense than just what the talk is nationally. Like, so I'm pleased with James Harden, what he's saying, the voice of leadership and experience he brings in the building. I think he's all about winning. I don't think he worried about his numbers and stuff like that. And, even when he's off with this team, him being on the court is enough because he's a facilitator, he's a passer, and his gravitas creates mismatches, creates double teams at least. Even if he's off, you got to respect him. So, he draws defenders. He can kick it to shooters like Merrill and Donovan Mitchell, even though I doubt you leave him. But just that two guards that you got to probably double both of them or pick your poison. And then you got, when Allen's back, Jared Allen's back, you got him rolling to the basket. You got Evan Mobley, who's been playing a lot better since he's been back from his last injury, getting more into a good rhythm, hitting his 3 at a good clip right now, attacking the basket. I like what he's doing defensively. He's I think he had like 4 blocks yesterday against Boston. So he's playing good defense and stuff. And like B-Fall said earlier, when we played the Pistons, the Allen and Mobley make it difficult at the rim in the paint for guys to get in there. So I feel like if you're not shooting at a high clip, and that's what Boston did yesterday, right? They was killing that 3, man. Who was the dude? The one dude, man. I know Hauser and the 6th man of the year. What's his name?
Pritchard.
But they had another young white guy.
Shireman.
Yeah.
Where the hell did he come from?
Creighton, right?
Creighton, yeah.
He was out there busting, man. So they got, and that's not even counting when they get your boy back, Chicago's boy, your boy Vucci, man.
He injured, yeah. But they've been unhappy with him. Let me ask both of y'all, because you guys are sitting pretty in the playoff. One team answer. Before we wrap up this for our respective teams. B. Foster, who do you want to play in the first round?
We can snag the Magic. That's probably our best. That's a team that we've had their number.
Okay.
Hey, I'll tell you what though. Seeing Charlotte in the first round would be there'd be some fireworks there. I don't know if that's who I want to see, but realistically, depending on where we, if we end up in the number 2,
y'all won't be 2. Y'all stay.
You think we'll be 1?
Yeah, y'all stay 1. Tate, who do you want to see in the playoffs? Like, who would you like to see? First round.
If we stayed at 4 right now, we'd be matched up against the Raptors. We played them 3 games in like the first 15 games of the season. So we haven't seen them in a while. I don't know what that looks like. They're 36-27. But yeah, I guess I want to see the Raptors.
Okay.
Well, the only shakeup in that is if the Magic and Heat could go there. But hey, whichever one of them 5-6 teams that's there, if that's where we stay, I'm okay with it.
Okay.
I guess offensively, nobody on the Raptors scares me offensively, or the Magic. The Heat, the Heat got Heat culture.
Okay.
Y'all like to say Pat Riley established that. Yeah, Heat culture pre LeBron, because when LeBron played it was thought it was Heat culture. Then LeBron left, and it became just Heat, like because they went to a loser. Hey, this my take. I'm talking about who I want to play. I'm talking. Do I want to play the Heat? So
I said a one-team answer though. I said one team.
It's the Heat. I want to play the Heat. Let me finish talking about it.
Okay, all right. We're
I don't want to play the Heat. Go ahead.
We're gonna take a commercial break. Pay send us to break. In fashion, some 312 designers you want to shout out. Didn't you see go to Fashion Geek the other day, Zeke?
For the first time ever, yeah.
What?
I've never been in their store before. First time ever. Yep. Hyde Park.
Black owned, by the way.
I didn't say I never heard of them. I just said it was the first time I ever been in the store.
I would go Pillars.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Pillars. Shout out to Pillars. Shout out to the work they doing over there at Him Lifestyle. Always love. No one perfect. So go Chicago. There's a bunch of people out here doing a big thing.
You got Don.
Yeah. Don C. Yeah.
Don C. You know, got him. He's a Chicagoan.
This is Blast from the Past. Padded Room.
Oh yeah, I remember Padded Room. Wow, that is a blast from the past. Zeke's never heard of Padded.
The Joe Budden album, Padded Room.
So we are back. Frustrated Channel. Like, subscribe. Most importantly, tell a friend, tell your barber about us. Tell all the jokers around your hood about us. We are on Spotify, Apple, iHeart, Amazon Music, and YouTube TV with the fellas every week. Next topic, which is kind of a bit, and we touched on it. It's kind of a big deal. Is Tatum return? And what are your thoughts on his return? Tate, what'd you think? And you spoke on it a little bit. You saw him yesterday playing against your team. What'd you think of Tatum coming back after 296 days?
Yeah, man, I liked what I saw. I mean, he kind of came back and just picked up right where JT left off, right? I mean, first game he had a double-double. I didn't shoot well, but that's expected, that shooting part, right? Mm-hmm. I mean, because you got to get back in the rhythm and stuff to get your shot going, especially in game. You can shoot around in practice and warm up shoot arounds all day, but it's really about what you're doing in the game. And he looked better against Cleveland because I watched that game Friday against the Mavericks, and obviously I watched him yesterday, and he put up like 20 and some good numbers. I can't remember his exact number. Put up some good numbers. I think he looks good. And to right now, I think Vegas says it too. He makes the Celtics the favorite in the East now.
Where's the lather? He didn't need a lather. He comes in starting lineup. They're putting up 27 minutes, like
27 minutes per
27
game.
minutes by Crazy
Joe. They said he wasn't on any kind of minute restriction, but they're gonna ease him back in to the minutes. But by the time playoff come, he playing 27 in his first two games. By the time the playoffs start, another 18 games, he's gonna be ready to take on that 34, 35 minutes a game.
He had a Sprite commercial in his first game, by the way. Zeke, what did your thought, like, did you see anything wrong with Tatum, or you thought he was put in right where he was?
He did kind of look a step slow, but that's to be expected. And I'm looking at his stats. He's not on minutes restriction, but he played exactly 27 minutes each game. And he was 6 for 16 each game too, surprisingly. No free throws in that first game. Second game against the Cavs, he was 6 for 7 at the free throw line. So he's getting more in the paint the more comfortable he's getting. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I don't think like you said, he's not coming back to be a role player. I don't expect him to be dropping 35, 40 points no time soon, but he's slowly working his way back in. The athleticism, I don't think he's going to be missing dunks and Sprite commercial for the rest of the season. So that'll just slowly come. But that happens. He's been out close to a year. So I think he'll get it back.
B. False, your thoughts on Tatum returning?
Well, it was something that I didn't want to believe. To be true. I mean, Boston's was already in second place without him touching the floor. The things that jumps out at me is that he had 12 rebounds in that first game. Like he kind of getting down and dirty. They had 12 rebounds in your return game. Granted, it's the Mavericks, but but yeah, they instantly. It's only right that they're instantly the favorites after something like that. That's a pretty remarkable, comeback in just about a year's time. But yeah, that's kind of weird that he was 6 of 16 in both games in 27 minutes. Like, what the hell is going on? Are y'all trying to do some type of symbolism? Or, but yeah, I haven't had an opportunity to really sit down and watch him play a game. So I do want to, do that, and hopefully they lose.
Yeah. Boston is a formidable opponent. Obviously, now they were already contenders, and now with Tatum in the fold and being that he's not 85% Tatum is just as good to help that team. So the Clevelands of the world and Detroits of the world, you guys definitely have something to look out for. I mean, I know you guys aren't ducking any smoke, but I mean, Boston is definitely formidable. Obviously, for the Bulls, we're down in the dungeon. It's not our fight. We're out of this.
Boston Spurs tomorrow, national.
Yeah, it's playoff intensity.
Yeah,
it's gonna be a lot of playoff intensity.
Peacock.
Is it national what TV?
NBC.
Okay.
Yeah, that should be a good game.
It's crazy. They said that the East was kind of wide open and Boston was one of those teams, and they were just kind of like, see y'all in March. I'm like, what the hell?
Random question. Is it yes or no, Tate? Is it JB Bickerstaff's Coach of the Year to lose? Is it his award to lose?
I thought at one point, but I mean, I've shifted on that. I mean, no, really though. You gotta look at potentially the coach. And I don't know who he is, but I think you gotta look at also in there. JB is in there. Let me say that. But it also under consideration is going to be San Antonio's coach and Boston's coach.
Mazzulla, Crazy Joe.
Mazzulla, Joe Mazzulla.
Damn.
They'll be in the running too.
Zeke.
No love for Billy Donovan.
Come on, man.
Got some actions. OKC game.
Playoff intensity.
Yeah, I mean they're top of the East, Detroit and Boston. I don't really see Dagenau getting it again.
No, it's JB's to lose. I think
they ain't gonna give it to whatchamacallit. What's Houston coach?
No, Udoka. No, man.
Yeah,
it's only 3.
Even if he was in first, they wouldn't give it to him. So, yeah, I think it might go to Bickerstaff.
Foster.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. if he can hold on to the lead and turn things around, I think that he should, just because Detroit didn't have expectations to be this good.
Forgot about Charles Lee, Hornets.
Who's gonna bump?
Yeah,
He's going to make the playoffs.
Looking at the odds on
the Hornets, they're not gonna make the playoffs.
They're in 10th right now. I mean, it's possible.
Are they still in 10th place?
Yeah.
They won a whole bunch of games in a row. It's crazy.
It's Bickerstaff, Mazzulla, and Charles Lee, top 3 on
who Charles Lee coach? The
Hornets.
Yeah.
Where the who coach San Antonio?
Mitch Johnson. He's 4th.
Okay, yeah. So I know
you got Jordan Ott, then you got Mark Dagenau, and
it's Bickerstaff.
Dagenau's plus 25,000. You know he ain't winning.
It's Bickerstaff's to lose, in my opinion.
Yeah, hopefully it's just a bad week, but honestly, like around here, everybody's kind of like, because like you said, the Cleveland game the week before, we really like it's been looking shaky for a while. I mean, I won't say it's been looking shaky for a while, but like remember the OKC game where nobody played, like we ended up winning that game, but like it wasn't supposed to be that. It wasn't supposed to be that close for that long. They had they had some Nikola Topic and all type of random people playing.
I'll add this to it. I know who is San Antonio. I don't even know, dude. Who is San Antonio? I'm looking at their record.
It's the light-skinned dude with the curly hair, man.
Well, yeah, I know what he looked like. What's his name again, though?
Mitch Johnson.
Mitch Johnson. I'll say that San Antonio's overcheesing. They have a winning record against OKC. They have a win. They swept Detroit this year.
Yeah.
I mean, and I think JB, great coach, great job this year. But what happens with his teams is the offensive schematics is coming back to get him right now. We know they're gonna compete. We know they're gonna be tough. We know defensively they all that, but the offensive scheme, that's why he got to Cleveland. We lost more defensive identity, but Kenny Atkinson came in there with offense, and I think JB just still is a product of his poor offensive X's and O's that they run.
Might be because Dennis Jenkins is their backup point guard. and that's just rearing its ugly head because at this point he just looks so much worse than he did in the beginning. It's like, what happened?
Yeah.
Hey man, I like moderate energy false. Y'all talked about me when I came backstage, but man, big energy false and level-headed false.
I had to cut. One thing I wasn't gonna do was just act like, oh no, man, that was some bud. You know, like you gotta be real.
No, you right in the middle,
I had a lot of time to reflect this weekend to be like, all right, you gotta come with your tail tucked a little bit.
Well, while you reflect, we got one more segment. We got He With Us, one of our favorite segments. It's so good that even Tate uses it on his show. Take us a break, Pay.
Need a Garrett's popcorn break.
Frustrated Chicago Sports Fans channel. Like, subscribe, tell your doctor about us, tell your dentist about us. We are on Amazon, Spotify, Apple, iHeart, and YouTube. Fellas, it is this time and we'll get set. Pay He With Us, one of our favorite segments. We're going to start off with Zeke. Who's your He With Us? For
my He With Us, first round pick, first pick overall, very highly touted player from your favorite school, by the way, Zona. He's a Zona guy.
Yeah, he's a Zona guy.
Has some great nicknames, Dominator. My He With Us is DeAndre Ayton. His last 6 games, points, 6 points. 0 points, 13 points, 12 points, and 4 points. His rebounds, 8. That's pretty good. Then 2, 8, 4, and 10. This is the same guy who said, yo, y'all trying to make me Clint Capella. I don't want to be Clint Capella. Clint Capella will give you a decent, at least consistent, near double-double, I would assume. So, he should model this game to be more like Clint Capella. He's got the easiest job in the world. He's playing with LeBron and Luka. I don't understand how he can't just run to the rim and score, get rebounds. Like, he should be easily averaging a double-double on this team. I just don't get it. I don't think the motor is there.
Hell no. Hell no.
Be false.
He a soft-ass joker.
Yeah, I mean,
that might be it.
Be false. Who's your He With Us?
So my guy is he had some shining moments in Miami, especially when they were making their playoff runs and with Jimmy Butler. And the Lakers said, hey, we want to, he did pretty good in Miami. Let's bring him here so he can be, a complimentary, guy that can knock down some shots maybe. His lasting moment in LA was LeBron kind of subliminally calling him out on the sideline. As a Laker this year, he played 19 minutes per game. He was shooting 34% from the field, which isn't great. 36 from 3, which isn't too bad. But since being traded to Atlanta for Luke Kennard, he was traded for Luke Kennard.
Yeah, Luke Kennard. Yep. It's
kind of crazy. He's only averaging 31% from the field and a whopping 20% from 3. Needless to say, he's with us.
Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. Hell no.
Tate, do you have your He With Us?
I might not just send no graphic. Don't mean I got no He With Us. I got somebody, and I always go off my team. And I want to correct the misnomer. You said Tate's used on this show. I have a rendition of this. He's With Us. Mine's called Sit Your Ass Down.
Yours is like a Diet Cola version. All right? That's the original. Yours is like a Diet Cola version.
Okay, I can agree with that.
Wildwood Cola for all you jokers at old school Wildwood. You know what I'm saying?
But nah, man, I'm because because I pay more close attention. I know it's a lot of guys around the league that's missing shots, and he literally is with us. But I'm using the he with us. The he's with us. That means he's with y'all when y'all playing the Cleveland Cavaliers, and that's Thomas Bryant, bruh. We know you can shoot. Just because you open, don't mean that's the first shot you got to take. You still a 6'10" center, a big body, supposed to be in there banging. I like when you hitting, but the past 2 games you going like 2 for 9. Stop it. Stop it. Stop being with the Celtics and whoever the Pistons this week. Whoever else we play, somebody in the middle. But yeah, man, just you with them and sit your ass down on my team. That's why it's called sit your ass down for me, because I'm talking about our players.
Got it.
He ain't getting no boards either.
Nah, he doesn't.
Be a center. He's kind of undersized, but he
got a big body though. He should be banging.
If he missing shots, at least get some boards.
I like his energy though.
Yeah.
And he not getting some boards. There's no offensive board because he's shooting threes.
Yeah, he way too far on.
Right.
Wrapping up this segment of He With Us. This guy is not on a playoff team, but he's known as a great wing defender. Nickname Straight Jacket and another nickname I'm telling on this person, not on Herb. He's an all defensive player. His name is Herbert Jones. Herbert Jones has been, he's been brutal. And I know he's not playing meaningful basketball, but hold on. I'm sorry. I got his stats. Dude, he looked terrible.
He might have got fouled on that.
Nah. Herb Jones.
There we go. Work out. Hey.
All layups. That's the crazy part. These are layups that he's missing.
Herb Jones, last 10 games, 35% from the field, 23% from 3. He with us. I'm sagging off him, averaging 8.6 points a game, 3 rebounds, 3.3 assists. My he with us is Herbert Jones. Herb Jones.
Hell no.
Yeah, gotta do more than that.
Yeah, that's Straight Jacket. Yeah, you got to be able to hit the 3. You really do. You know what, guys? March is coming. March is here, and college basketball. I know we watch a little bit of college, but the tournament is around the corner. Are there any NBA? And this draft class is loaded. Is there any players you guys are looking forward to watching or scouting on your own? Tate?
We not in the lottery, so like I can't pay attention to them guys. I mean,
so there's no player you want to look at, like you're intrigued by watching?
I mean, you said scouting though, which means I'm looking for him to fit on my team. I'm like, nah.
Or scouting in general. It could be in general.
I mean, as far as college basketball goes, it's going to be a really good draft. A lot of high-end players. I think Cameron Boozer will be player of the year as a freshman this year, but I don't think he's number 1 pick in the NBA draft. Just because I think he's what he's going to be. He can get bigger, stronger, and better, but his upside is his ceiling is about reach as far as his skills and his talent. Yeah, it is.
I think Boozer is tapped out.
I don't think he tapped out. I don't think there's a whole bunch of room for growth like the boy Batista from BYU. Some of them other players are young with more upside. You know what I mean? But if I'm looking at somebody, and again, I look at everything in the NBA for now through the prism of Cleveland Cavalier eyes. I like my boy for Ohio State. My boy Bruce Thornton. Bruce Thornton got a nice solid game. I see some remnants of, and because this is him coming, he was a second-round pick coming out of college. So we talk about good second-round picks. Forgot about my boy Jalen Tyson. He got that slow pace point lead guard game and get to his spots. He's stronger than most guys is going to guard him. He, got a nice steady game presence. He's never rushed. I mean, so he's somebody that I think will be a second-round pick. That's a viable player that Cleveland could look at. So I'll stay out the first 13 top 5 lottery neighborhood. I know that's where Chicago lived this year. But yeah, False got to get deeper in his bag than me because they're gonna have a way better record.
Well, you know what? It being that we all like watching basketball, whatever. And that's interesting that you said that Boozer has tapped out. Like that's crazy for me.
I said he's closer to his ceiling than I tapped out. See, you mixing my words up, man. I didn't say tapped out. You're not gonna come back with me on this like we do with you about Jalen Duren.
That's
No,
crazy.
no,
Pay didn't even put him on the graphic.
Yeah, he even put Boozer on the graphic, and he arguably the best player.
Right.
I said he's gonna win Player of the Year, but I said he's not gonna be the first pick in the NBA. That's all I said.
No.
Pay didn't
even put him on the graphic. Like, dude.
I wonder why.
Because you know why. We all know why.
Yeah. Foster, any player, whether it be for your team or not, that you're intrigued on watching.
Oh well, the mock draft has Cleveland picking Amari Allen from Alabama at 29.
What position he play?
Small forward, Alabama, 6'8".
Okay. And I will say he probably was on the graphic, but Pay probably took him off after that belt they took the other day at the hands of Boozer.
Foster, anybody you looking forward to just to watch? And
Yeah, so I mean, our draft, we actually are going to get Minnesota's draft pick. That was actually part of the Jaden Ivey trade because Mike Conley was involved in or whatever. So I think we have swap rights for that pick. So right now we are mocked to the 21st pick. One person I was looking at is actually a player on Michigan, Laxon Yaxel Lindenberg. He's like a stretch 4 center type guy. He's a grad senior. He's already 23 years old. So that was the one thing that I was kind of like, I don't know, do we want a older player that that we can throw right into the lineup? Go ahead.
Is that the light skinned black dude?
Yeah.
I like him a lot. I mentioned him on some podcast the other day. I like his game too. He's strong already. I know he's 23, but I like his game a lot. Yeah.
But honestly, he'll probably go before that 21.
I was thinking
slot.
maybe that too.
But the other person I was thinking
at 14 right now.
14, yeah. So the other person I was looking at is Malik Thomas, who's a high volume 3-point shooter out of Arkansas. Darius Acuff is kind of the primary guy at point guard. He's actually from Detroit.
Man, that dude nice. He nice.
He will obviously be gone, but Malik Thomas is kind of that next. Is kind of like the next guy. He's averaging like 15 points a game, but he's shooting 43% from 3, and he might be a good predecessor to Karis LeVert, or if we let Duncan Robinson go, he might be able to step in, or if I don't know, we get rid of Dennis Jenkins, we're going to need some more scoring. So.
What's that dude? That dude y'all got name? I mean, I'm just because you talking about shooting, right? I mean, when you said Duncan Robinson and Dennis Jenkins, y'all haven't getting the boy from Tennessee any clock this year?
So he played against the last time he's played a tiny bit against Miami yesterday in garbage minutes. Plus Asar's out, so and I think JB at this point is kind of scrambling. He's like, let me try Marcus Sasser, let me try Chaz Lanier now, but. The last time I really saw him play was against Chicago when we had who was out of that game? I don't think Cade played in that game, but he looked good. He was knocking down some shots. He's been playing well in the G League, but he just really hasn't got a lot of opportunities where you're dominating the G League, but you're barely getting playing time at the pro. So he was an older player too. So I expect him to get a lot more playing time this upcoming year, and hopefully we get a chance to see if he can knock down some shots right now, because that extra shooter that we didn't go out and get, we're gonna have to find that from within. Hopefully Kevin Huerter can knock down some shots too, who he had a decent game against. You
don't even remember. That's crazy. You don't even remember.
No, it was this week, but we ain't win none of them games, so who cares?
Yeah, I've been getting belt to ass all week.
Brooklyn. I think he had a pretty decent game against Brooklyn, for what it's worth.
Zeke, any prospects?
Now we can hear about the top 10 players.
Yeah, let's get to the Bonta talk now.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just paying attention to the top guy. I'm more interested in where the Bulls are going to be in the lottery to know who we actually got a chance to get. But yeah, I don't really watch college until March Madness through the tournament actually starts. So I'm just paying attention to the top names pretty much.
Well, Zeke, so and you got a mock draft. You told me we're Cleveland there, right? Who it got going number one in the mock draft you looking at?
Peterson.
Okay.
And right now it has the Kings at number 1.
Would y'all trust that? Y'all like I like his game, but I can't trust him as a
somebody gonna trust it.
Yeah, he's gonna get picked, but
he'll get picked, but will he be number one? If you was picking between him, the higher upside, if he's a guy,
be number 1.
Right. That's all I'm saying.
They might take the Benson. I mean, he'd have to come out in the tournament and kill, but
Man,
the way he been playing, I don't know. He barely been playing.
if we don't get the Bensa, I want A Cuff Jr. Like Foster alluded to her. Like, dude, that dude.
He's not mocked that high though, is he?
No, he
A-Cup
is.
is
He's
showing at 7.
7, which is I think where the Bulls will get number 7.
Right now it's
So
showing
for
us
him
at
and
9.
Giddy, you like him and Giddy?
A Cup is a 3-level scorer. He from the D. He from 313. Like he is a bona fide.
That's better. 313.
Yeah, than 312.
Yeah.
Nah,
I didn't know y'all had a day.
Yeah, we had the 312 day. Foster.
I
Don't
think every area code got a day, but
I never heard of y'all day. I don't even know what your day is, Tate.
219.
okay.
6. Well,
I'm just saying. I
That's
don't
Cleveland.
Yeah,
He said okay.
216 is Cleveland, but I'm in the 202.
Actually,
That's DC or whatever, right?
yeah.
Mhm.
But look out, seriously, y'all. Like, look out for A Cup Jr. I like that dude. He's a 3-level scorer. With Giddy, he could get to the rim whenever he want. His comp. Marbury, Rose, SGA.
Rose is crazy.
Yeah, they saying he. But the way he scores effortless. Like he's a scorer.
Wait, so who was the third person after Rose? I missed that one.
SGA. They saying he's like a SGA type of guy. Get to a spot.
Okay.
And score. But he's a bona fide. What part of Detroit? What school? High school in Detroit did you go to?
Did he stay here?
Oh, he may not.
Cass.
Did he finish at Cass?
Oh, I don't know if he finished at Cass. He went to IMG down in Florida though.
Right.
Okay. He one of them dudes. Okay, yeah.
Which is everybody. Don't nobody.
Yeah,
if you good enough, you don't.
Yeah, you go.
Even Josh Jackson finished at Oak Hill.
But yeah, I remember. I haven't watched Arkansas yet, but I remember playing in the tournament last year. They was talking about him a lot last year as a freshman.
He a freshman now.
No, you're a freshman now.
You're a freshman now. I ain't never seen him.
You sure he didn't play last year in the tournament for Arkansas?
They might have been talking about him though.
They may have been talking about him, but
because I thought he was going to Michigan, honestly, but
who would want to go there? I'm joking.
Showing the Bulls at 9th, drafting Mikael Brown Jr. from Louisville, point guard.
Are y'all looking forward to the tournament? Y'all really don't watch until Thursday.
Yeah, I'm gonna have some cheese on the line, so yeah.
Oh.
I'm not good with brackets, so I'm a dog in fantasy, but the brackets I'll be trash.
Tate,
I'll definitely be watching, man. Come on, man. I'm a sports dude, man. I mean, March Madness is to me the second best thing next to football. It's better than NBA playoffs because it happens faster. Yeah. I love the NBA playoffs, but I can get March Madness done in 3 weeks. NBA playoffs is 2 months.
Yeah, they kind of drag it out after because they play back to back and then they slow it down towards the end.
And every game
16 by the
hell, I can mess around game 1 and 2 in the league and still come back.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, they load managing the playoffs.
Well, we're gonna wrap up this show, guys. I appreciate you guys. You guys are always a fun time, jovial to discuss basketball, which is my favorite sport.
Tate, the way they dribble up and down the court.
Tate, tell the people where
are the breaks. That's Curtis Blow, but
yeah.
The song was they playing basketball, but yeah, go ahead.
Tate, tell the people where they can reach you at. Tell the people they can reach you at, Tate. What you
Nah,
got
man, I
going
don't
on?
want. I don't want none of your people finding me, man.
Damn.
Okay.
Cause man, how you gonna try and play me like that, man?
What I do? Oh man.
Head in hand. You know what I mean? I'm just.
I'm talking about the I don't know Curtis Blow. I'm on that comment. You know, take
Oh,
the,
I
all
didn't.
the jabs at me. I'm cool with it. Luckily, you know, I can take it. You know what I'm
You can
saying? You
handle
know,
it.
Hey, man, you can find me on the shout out to the homie Rob, Rob Lightfoot. Shout out to everybody that tapped in today. Thank you, and it just taps in to all of our podcasts rarely. But you can find me specifically on the Know It Alls podcast all the time. We got shows going on every day, some kind of show. We recently did a show that aired Sunday morning yesterday. The evolution of the black quarterbacks was a really good show. Go back and check that out if you want to know more about the evolution of the black quarterbacks, going back to Fritz Pollard, who Rick don't know, the first black Ivy League quarterback from 1918. You don't know Rick, 1918, bro.
Ivy
1918.
League, you
I
said?
don't. You educate.
Yeah, Ivy League, yeah. So but yeah, man, in the Know It All channel, I'm on Steel Curtain Network twice a week covering the Steelers. And yeah, but I'm out here in these podcast streets. I like to get with these guys once a week, and I get to really, insert no Diddy, some old school knowledge, But
You
yeah,
got to use the old school button today for you. You did good today, Tate.
yeah. I mean, he probably just forgot. But
Nah,
Curtis Blow definitely should have got it.
yeah.
I was
Falls,
thinking
where can they reach you at, bro?
You can catch me on Bleachers to Speakers. Hopefully we got a better week ahead. There won't be so many long, sad, depressing recaps this week, but we will certainly see. But yeah, we should what we got going on? No, Pistons covers, Lions, the free agency and NFL free agency started. So, we should have some coverage about that type of stuff. And Tigers. I'll be down in Florida this week catching the Tigers up close and personal. So
nice.
June will be back. June is hosting on Wednesday on the NFC North show. So definitely want to check out the free agent episode of Who Will Be King.
yeah, man. Well, June been going. I ain't June coming back on here at all.
He just happens to have next week off.
Oh, okay.
But we're hoping for a schedule change real soon.
Shout out to my boy Thomas Bryant. He just nailed a 3. So
yeah,
shout out to the homie June, man. Tay be missing you, man. The other, Tay.
The other OG, he need that balance.
Guy, Zeke, where can you find Sports Life?
Sports Life and Hip Hop on YouTube, SLHH Pod on IG. We're on TikTok. I think we're on Snapchat too, if you're into that.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's probably not updated, but yeah, we're around.
Shout out to Pay Behind the Boards. Shout out to you. By the way, everyone, like, subscribe these brothers' podcast and wherever platform they got. Make sure you subscribe and like it, and we catch y'all next week. We out.
Are you subscribed to the Know It Alls?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Put you on the spot. If you're not, you better be. No.
Signing out. Holla at y'all.
Thanks for listening to this latest episode from the Frustrated Chicago Sports Fan Channel. Don't matter if you listen to this on Apple Podcasts or Spotify or watch it on Twitch or YouTube. Make sure you like, subscribe, share with a friend, hit the notification bell so you never miss a drop. And to all the guys from Chicago, we say 3 things. Bear down, go Cubs go, and sell the team, Jerry.